What's going on, guys? It's CS here once again. Simple review time. I'm at my mom's kitchen, my parents' kitchen actually, and yesterday, my friend Dylan, he's going to the movies to see Deadpool on this late evening, and my wife said, why don't you go take a movie? Why don't you go see a movie, and do a review about it? So, okay. And the only movie that was on there, I really want to see Gods of Egypt. I've seen the previews, and I got it 3D. $9 fucking dollars it was. This was also opening day. This movie, shit. There was a couple. I was the first one there. It was at 7. It was me. Then it was some guy, a couple, and then some other guys coming in here. But the thing is, though, and I got to see some 3D, though, like I said. I didn't care for this film. And I'm sorry, and I'm like, when I went to the theater, and I was toked up, and I was like, I'm going to have fun and see this movie. Not even 3D. I should have just saw this in SD. I shouldn't have seen this in 3D because it really just wasted my fucking money. And this film also proves that I'm going to go see movies in 3D that I want to see. I want to Batman. Some movies I'm going to see. I'm going to see in regular SD, like Illegal or whatever from this Divergent series. This film right here, it's just the characters. Here's the thing. It's a fantasy film. Egyptians. This was directed by Alex Proyas. He directed a bunch of films like The Crow and Dark City and some other shit. But the thing about this I did not care about is just characters. And also I didn't know that I saw the trailer wrong, but Gerard Butler, bad guy on here. He's the god of darkness, known as Set. And I think his role is misleading. I'm also watching Olympus Has Fallen, and I'm seeing this. It's like, it's okay. But the thing is that there's nothing here. Even the 3D, like I said, just doesn't save the day. 2 hours is too long for this movie. I got kind of bored. I thought about just leaving early. I'm like, I want to review this. I want to review this. And see how it was. But at the very end of the day, I didn't care for it. You got other people, and some of these other people too, like the main lead, Horus, the god, who's played by Nikolaj Coster-Waldau. I thought it was Sam Worthington, but no, that ain't Sam Worthington because his accent doesn't look like him. This main character, Horus, this is like the first god movie, like mythology and stuff. Bullshit. Fucking terrible. He doesn't, to me, yes, he does little moves, and then when they get pissed off, they turn into Dragon Ball Z Egyptian gods. They transform into creatures, or the Sphinx cats, or whatever they're called. Horus does not. Gerard Butler, he's the badass here, but it's basically like a Cain and Abel story. It's family jealousy story. For wrestling, it's a Bret Hart, Owen Hart story. And the thing is, though, I might just read down the plot because I want to get my thoughts about it. Because Thor, and you have a regular mortal team who helps out Horus. But that's how it was. I think it was just stupid as hell, and Geoffrey Rush, I know him, but a lot of these other actors didn't know who the hell they were, and I didn't care for it. So I'm not really gonna spoil it around it or anything. Well, I wanted to, but we could basically say it grossed up to $15 million, but really it still doesn't fucking matter. It sucked. Sucks. Now, if I saw a regular SD, maybe. But then again, no, because I thought it was lackluster. It was too fucking long, and the people, I just couldn't get into the characters. Thwaites, or whatever the hell his name is, the hell's his name? Beck. he's the mortal kid. It's a side story, you know. It has. He takes Set comes in here. Well, Horus is about to take the crown because his father's about to go, or he has him as a king, and thinks about the queen with what's her face. I don't know what her name is. I don't care. And Set comes up before he's about to. It's the coronation. Him getting of Horus's being king of all Egypt. But Set comes in here and says, "Oh, I just want to see his nephew, his brother." You know, saying, "Oh, play this horn." And this horn actually wakes this army up supposedly, and this army comes. All the people are scared of their lives, and Set just says, "I am going to be the king of all Egypt." And he kills his brother, and he kills his sister-in-law. And he doesn't kill Horus, but he takes Horus's eyes, so he's blind. And then you had Beck, who's here's the other point. You have Beck, who's the mortal man who helps Horus out. And then his woman, I forgot her name is. I don't know. I don't care. Zaya maybe, or Hathor. I don't know. I don't remember the names of it. She dies from her slave dad or owner, whatever in the future. So he basically, Horus says he can help. So he ended up helping Horus. Or no, actually gets one of his eyes, and then she dies, I think, or something. She's in the underworld or whatever. I don't know, but it's basically his. And then he finds Horus. He has one eye, and then they all fight. And 3D. I mean, the big snakes. The big snakes wasn't a big deal. These big. They didn't look like a real snake. But let's see. And also it was a comeback story because they kept getting our people that had that black guy who's like, "I don't know. I'm a very smart individual, but I don't see how you are the one." Like they had brought a team back to the force, and at the very ending of the fight, his Horus and his uncle Set. I mean, and also too, Horus is about to be married, wife. But when it starts, she's about to take. I think she spares him to be her lover, be his lover, instead of him killing Horus, just to let him in his own pit or sanctuary or tomb, wherever the fuck it is. But she becomes the goddess. But then she goes back to Horus, and then she ends up dying, I think, or something. It's all fucking weird. But at the end of the day, he comes back up strong with John Cena. And they fight. I mean, it's just these. When they turn back to these Egyptian warriors, I didn't really care for it. I just I just really want this movie to get done. It really wasn't that much. I thought, this movie was going to be pretty good. But really, it wasn't. And it just, like I said at the end of the day, in closing, it made you sure watch a movie in 3D that you want to see. Or watch a movie you want to see. Now, if I spent $4, I probably would not be mad. I probably still shit on it still, because it really the plot the characters. I mean, it's a bad day turned into a good day, but I didn't give two shits. I mean, that's just how it is. It made a bunch of money, but then again, didn't really care for the film. This is probably the lead, and also this is the first movie going to a theater and not liking a movie, which that's a first. And right now in 2016, my second movie I've seen this year in the theater, first one being Deadpool, and this one being the second one. It's shitty. It's the shittiest movie I've seen all year. You know. Well, that's what my thoughts about it. If you want to have your comments or whatever, if you think, "Oh, Sam, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about," well, shit, go ahead. I don't care. But this movie fucking blew. Characters. I'm like, who are these people? I'm trying to recognize the acting, except Geoffrey Rush, Gerard Butler. I didn't really want to cheer on the bad guy because he was a cunt. But oh well. But if you want to check out Gods of Egypt, check it out now. It's in theaters right now. Do your expertise or whatnot. But really, if people want to get debates with this, I really don't care because there's nothing really to say because I didn't really care about it. I couldn't get into it, man. I couldn't get into it. But I'm STS. That was a simple review / rant. Gods of Egypt. Gerard Butler couldn't save this film. But I don't know. But I'm STS. Simple review. We'll see you next time. Cheers.